I don't have a friggin' care in the world. Let's talk about figs, guys. What do you think? Hey guys, Nathan here from Notes by Nathan. Awesome to be back with you guys. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that little bell so we can go on this adventure together, finding the perfect scents for me, for you. We are co-adventurers on this journey. Let's do it. Today we're going to discuss L'Artisan Parfumeur. L'Artisan Parfumeur, something like that. It's a nice French name. I'm never good with the French names. One of the awesome things about them is for $7.50 shipping to the US, you can get 3 samples. Today we're going to talk about Premier Figuier. Again, Premier Figuier, something like that. Fig-based perfume. I would not generally chase. We'll have here's another one I got from them. We'll check that out soon. Arcana Rosa, not today. But I will note, I think I made a mistake when ordering this. This is the EDT, Eau de Toilette. I usually go for the EDP, Eau de Parfum. Look at the scale at the bottom. That involves how much oils are in this, base oils from the scents. Because this is an EDT, we're going to have less punch than the EDP, less sillage. Sillage is the scent wafting off of you, and then less longevity. It's probably not going to give you that 6+, 8+ hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours on an EDT. I don't traditionally chase fig scents. I like figs, good salad with a good balsamic, something dark, beautiful, yummy snack. I never thought about smelling like one till today. So let's do it. Spritz this wrist actually a couple hours ago based on how today's going. We're going to spritz this wrist right now. I know you guys have asked for, what's it called, videos where I just take it out and spritz, and we'll do that. But I generally like doing this way because I feel like just the initial spritz doesn't really tell you the story of the perfume. And by doing the old and the new, I can really give you guys an idea of what's going on with the perfume now and in a couple hours, because when you spritz it, it's only going to be fresh for a short bit, and you need to understand the whole life of it. So this one's interesting right off the bat. They just have a couple notes listed for this one. Just fig leaf, fig, and sandalwood noted as the major notes, but there are more in there. And right off the bat, you get the fig leaf, which has a little bit of fig and a lot of greenness. And there's a couple other notes that they have listed if you go digging, but they're not very open about. Not open, not hiding, but it's just not, it's really sold as a 3-note perfume or cologne. I've got Asafoetida, I can't even pronounce it, and Galbanum. And those provide the sharp greenness in the background, but again, it's really about the fig leaf. They've really tried to focus on just those 3 main scents and create and bring in other scents to sort of complement it and build a structure around it, but not drive it. And I think that's important because when you smell the initial punch, it really is fig forward. There's fig, and those other scents just sort of hang in the background, but they're not very clear standalones. But you can see there's this composed bouquet of scents below it, creating this greenery. It's very pleasant. I mean, I think it's nice. Not a fig guy again, but I would wear this. And then moving forward, the heart notes start to come out. So that's actually fig. You got the fig leaf on top and then fig. And the fig comes out, but again, and there's a lot of greenness from the top notes. So it's still in there. And then inside the heart notes, there is some sandalwood, though that's predominantly in the base note. And then they list almond milk to create this sort of creamy milkiness. And there is some creamy milkiness. I don't get almond, I don't think. But there is sort of a body there to the scent profile. I would say this is a scent where you feel textures per se in your nose and your head, but you don't per se pick out all the slight details. And then on the dry down, there's still fig, but the fig sits on the sandalwood very closely. And I feel like the sandalwood's the driver, like in the fresh one, the sandalwood's there at the bottom. And then in the dry down, it's sort of come up in a, it's the figs there. The fig leaf is mostly melted away. There isn't too much. There's a little bit of greenness, but not so much there now. But it's really become sort of a fresh woody cologne between the fig, I guess, fruit, but not fruity. It's not a fruity scent. And then the sandalwood. And there are some other, again, hidden, not hidden, but quiet notes. There's some dried fruit, some lime to give it a, they say, a slightly tropical sweet finish. I get the sweet. I don't know if I'm sold on the tropical. I mean, I've spent time in Europe, in the Middle East. When I hear fig, I think Mediterranean. So I would say it strikes me as a Mediterranean cologne or perfume. But I don't know if I would say tropical. Not tropical for me. It's green, a little woody, Mediterranean scent. It's very nice. I checked out L'Artisan Parfumeur. No, I'm slaughtering that, guys, because as I've noted in some of my other videos, I'm a big fan of Guerlain. And when talking about Guerlain, I saw a lot of people noting that they are relatively close to Guerlain in how they compose their scents and what they look at. And I'll say that I see familiarity here in that they've taken a very a couple of notes, and there are other base notes hidden in there supporting it, but they've taken a couple of notes, and it's almost like not photorealistic, but they've taken a picture of that fig and it just hangs on you for a while. And I think that's important because a lot of houses can structure complex scents, like the video I did the other day of Zoologist. Very complex scent that came out amazing. But I feel like sometimes it's more challenging to take a single 2 or 3 notes and make that just hold. And that's what they've done here. L'Artisan Parfumeur has done a very good job of that. Taking a couple notes and letting it hang there. Like, subscribe. Let's go on this adventure together, guys. Have an awesome day.